Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
All right, well, let's recap top 50 before we get to the top 10. 50, Joe Budden. 49, T.I. 48, Lloyd Banks. 47, Bun B. 46, Pusha T. 45, Kendrick Lamar. 44, Ludacris. 43, Joel Ortiz. 42, Corrupt. 41, Big Boy. 40, Left Eye. 39, Beanie Siegel. 38, Crooked Eye. 37, Fabulous. 36, Tech 9. 35, Lupe Fiasco. 34, Kanye West. 33, Common. 32, Guru. 31, Ghostface Killer. 30, Raekwon. 29, Tretch. 28, Royce the 5'9". 27, Proof. 26, Black Thought. 25, Jadakiss. 24, Method Man. 23, Elzai. 22, Q-Tip. 21, Melly Mel. Number 20, KRS-One. 19, Redman. 18, Twista. 17, Kumo D. 16, Big Daddy Kane. 15, Lauryn Hill. 14, Ice Cube. 13, Busta Rhymes. Number 12, LL Cool J. Number 11, Mos Def.
Congratulations. Now, to the final 10. Number
Man.
10.
The best rapper to ever, and I mean ever, come from the South. Simple, man. Andre Three Stacks, baby.
3 stacks.
Man, this dude is this is the nigga that I model my style a lot. I listen to him a lot, man. Like, he is one of the greatest lyricists of all time, dude. Like, number 10 serves as the right position. I mean, no wonder why he doesn't want to do music all the time, because he's just so talented and powerful. Andre 3000 can run the game if he wanted to. Like, every time he raps about something, it's always mean. So, you know what I'm saying? He's one half about Cass. He's just dope, man. Like, every verse he's put out since '93 has been hard. Like, I've never heard a lackluster. I've never said. I mean, the I Do verse was meh. It was alright. It was probably his worst verse ever. But at the same time, Andre 3000, he's a fucking problem, dude.
On that joint he did with T.I., that's the most one of his best, where let you know that he still got it.
Yep. Number 9, Talib Kweli. Underrated.
Very underrated.
The most underrated MC on the planet. Like, Talib's albums are strong. Him lyrically is strong. Reflection Eternal is one of the best rap groups in history. Black Star, he's one of the hip hop figureheads in hip hop, man. Like, he's just dope. Nigga can just rhyme circles around people, dude. Like,
one of the best in the underground rap.
Number 8, God rest his soul. One of the greatest lyricists of all time. The biggest icon, the most popular rapper in hip hop history. Tupac Shakur. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just down the line. I mean, I don't count the made up Tupac albums, but
what can be said about Tupac Shakur? What lists can we name? What hits can we name here?
I mean, my favorite Pac song to this day is Ambitions as a Rider. I mean, the first disc of All Eyes on Me, if he would have put that out as just that, that'd been a classic record. But it was just, some of the records on All Eyes on Me shouldn't have been on there.
Well, my favorite record from All Eyes on Me has to be the joint he did with Tupac. It has to be between that and All Eyes on Me, the title track. And then I Ain't Mad at You.
Yeah, all those songs were strong. I mean, the first disc, the entire first disc, I love it. Yeah. Second disc was cool too, but there are certain songs on the album that should have been on it. I mean, Me Against the World was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Me Against the World, and then comes the Thug Life.
Tupacalypse Now, like, it was dope. The Don Illuminati 7 Day Theory album was hardcore.
Very hardcore.
Number 7, his rival, Biggie. I mean, come on now, you knew that was coming. mean, Biggie Smalls had a short career, but skill wise, definitely top 10 all time, easy. Arguably top 5. Like I get into arguments with niggas to this day. Like Biggie's not one of my top 15 artists of all time, not as far as favorites. Like Tupac is my one, is the 4th on that list. But Tupac, the difference between Tupac and Biggie is like Tupac had a longer career. Tupac had better joints, better songs. Not better lyrics than Big, but definitely better songs. I mean, Biggie has strong songs too, but I'm just saying, like, I preferred Pac over Big. No disrespect or nothing like that, but that's just how it was. I listen to more Pac than I do Big.
But to count the hits of Biggie, Ready to Die, listen to the whole album and you'll see for yourself why.
I mean,
he got a dozen. He got
Life After Death, the Junior Mafia album.
Classics there.
The Running from the Police, the original.
Mm-hmm. Hypnotize, and then
etc.
Big Papa.
Number 6. One of the guys that ushered in the 80s lyricism, Rakim. Yeah. Me necessarily, I wasn't a Rakim fan. Like, I don't listen to Rakim without Eric B. You know what I'm saying? Eric B and Rakim was that deal, but I don't like Rakim by himself to an extent. Like, when he makes cameos on other people's songs, it's real dope because he kills it. Like, my favorite verse from Rakim is the Truth Hurts joint, the Addictive song, where he rapped at the end. And then the Watcher too, also.
Yeah. But counting the hits for me personally is the one we got, Microphone Fiend.
Yeah, that was ill. What's
Crazy.
on Your Mind? Know the Ledge. Like fucking dog. Like Rakim's track record is nice. Like especially through the late 80s, early 90s. I really like Follow the Leader too, like Paid in Full, one of the most iconic records in hip hop history, one of the most simple hip hop records of history also. So, Number 5, man, What Could Have Been. Shit, this nigga might have lived to be the greatest rapper ever, greatest lyricist ever, my bad, not greatest rapper, but definitely greatest lyricist ever. Big Pun, number 5. Dude can rap circles around niggas. The Punisher, man, the way this nigga's lyrical structure and flow, nigga can flow fast or slow. He could just dominate you, man. Like if you get Big Pun's first 2 records, if you get like his verses on other people's songs, like he'll steal the show. Like 100% is my favorite Big Pun song. And It's So Hard. No homo.
Pause.
Number 4, Big L. I'm not on Big L like that either. Like I said, I didn't do this list based on favoritism. I did this on real shit. Best lyricist of all time, Big L. Just YouTube Big L and you'll see why he was like one of the best. He was in that group with Big L, Cameron, Mace.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah, that was an ill ass rap group right there. Like Mace used to be so dope. I don't know what happened, but Mace used to just be so ill.
Cameron too, though.
I mean, Cameron is straight, man. He's always been solid. Number 3. Oh, a lot of y'all niggas is gonna be shocked by what I'm about to say for number 3.
Drumroll.
Jay-Z. Now, I'm not saying that Jay-Z's not lyrical, but I'm saying this. I think Jay's my favorite rapper. I think he's the best rapper of all time because he got to live his career and he got to see his potential. And he's living his potential. Rich. And with a bad bitch. Come on now.
Hottest chick in the game wearing the chain.
Shit.
What can you say with Jay? Black Album, Blueprint,
Reasonable
American Doubt. My favorite, Reasonable Doubt.
My favorite Jay album is The Blueprint. That's like one of the first albums I was able to listen to start to finish and not skip one track. I mean, he's had his missteps, but what rapper hasn't? Jay still stayed consistent. His new album slaps. You need to go get that.
Magna Carta, go get it.
Yeah. Number 2, Eminem. Like, he is the hometown hero, man. Like, he's the guy from the town that made it possible for guys to come out the Midwest and do their thing, man. Like, Eminem is one of the greatest.
The real Slim Shady.
Yes.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Classic.
Very classic.
He still hasn't been able to touch that album, but he's had close. He's had moments. Eminem Show almost touched that, though. But, yeah, Eminem, one of the best battle rappers, too.
Yeah.
Eminem's one of the hardest lyricists. You don't want to get into
a lyrical problem with him.
Number 1, I mean, it's one nigga that I haven't mentioned all night. You know what it is, man. Nasty motherfucking Nas. Number 1. He's the best lyricist of all time because I've never, like, the worst verse I heard from Nas is probably Uchi Wally, but it's still better than the shit that rappers kick right now.
True.
I mean, he's had missteps. I mean, I Am wasn't that great. Nostradamus was awful. It Was Written was overrated because a lot of people overrated it because If I Ruled the World was on there. If that record wasn't on there, It Was Written would just be a regular album. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be as good as it is without If I Ruled the World. Like, It Was Written, I think it was overrated, but at the same time, I don't hate the album. But a lot of people say it's a classic and it's just as good as Illmatic, which is a crock of bullshit. Like, Illmatic's the one that Illmatic was the album I rated 97 out of 100. 10 tracks, all tracks, no filler.
True.
Probably arguably the greatest hip hop album in history.
All time.
Yes. Definitely. Like, it's not in my top, I think it's in my top 5 albums. I'm not sure. Maybe top 10, but statistically, it was the greatest rap album in history. Nas is probably the greatest lyricist of all time. He embodies the complete package. He can be put on any record and he'll shine.
Exactly. But he still got it. He still got it.
Life is good.
Life is good. He showed his ass off there.
Yeah, but
no homo.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks for sitting through this boring ass video with us. I mean, if you,
of course,
unless you're hip hop, I'm tired as fuck. Like,
of course, he got me on it too.
Yeah, I mean, top 50 lyricists. I've really studied this hip hop game. Like, y'all niggas don't study the hip hop game, nigga. Like me, man. I did this based on skill and no favoritism, just real shit. I mean, most of y'all gonna put Jay number 1, which is understandable because I would put Jay number 1, but I do this by statistics.
On your own personal list.
Oh yeah, it'll be, with any hip hop list, I think Jay, Eminem, and Nas should make that list, except hottest MCs, and if they're not doing nothing. But that's it. That's all.
That's all, folks.